on the man free up on the right there, so. The man there right there, it's Jaja. The one that try to come out and couldn't come out, Jaja. I stuck the man put stuck the center there. And he catch a fire same time. He could even get pin him down. The man even get a second chance to go to the hospital. The man could even get a second chance to go to the hospital. The driver jump out. I want to see him, man, missing.
And in that, you know, that's Christ. Jesus. Jesus Christ. See and out there. Jesus. Move, let me move. Yeah, in there, yeah, sing burn up. And in the burning all in the shake out in answer. Jesus God. Me say me in the kitchen and me hear boom and papi say no man, oh sketch a fire and me say no man, that sound like one car crash. Jesus God, the man dead, you know, that dead.
Welcome to Crime Time News, news with a buzz. The audio that you just listened to is from an accident that took place in St. Thomas yesterday at about 7:20 to be specific. It is said that the driver of a Toyota Hiace bus was blazing like some sorts of mad bat out of hell when he lost control, slammed into a wall. Upon impact, the vehicle burst into flames. It is said that a young man that was a passenger of that vehicle, 24-year-old Shamar Murray, he was trapped in the vehicle when the impact held his feet. The driver of that bus jumped out of the bus and escaped. Mr. Murray was not so fortunate. Now, people, this is the second incident in as much days in a St. Thomas where persons lost their life. Do you think that it is coincidental that whenever there's any sorts of accident in which people lose their life, it always seems as if the driver, the person that caused this, is the one that always escaped 90% of the time, leaving persons that did not make any sorts of bad decision to lose their life perish in the case FIRE. Now, people, this shows you whenever you're driving with any sorts of driver, whether it is private or passenger or public passenger vehicle, you should probably tell them, have some say-so in how your life goes, because in this case, I am sure that the passenger realized that this man was speeding. However, he did not say anything. He will not have a chance to save himself anymore. Point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news is that we see that the JDF, Jamaica Defence Force, put out some sorts of bulletin that one of its officer is missing. That officer's name, Private O'Shane Thompson. It is said that he is being looked for because of absence of leave without any sorts of authorization. Now, people, there's also a video that is circulating all over social media. I want you to take a listen, take a look at this video, and then I'll give my piece. So, people, if you look closely in that video, you will see that there's a man in some sorts of JDF uniform on the boats, the government boats that is. Based on information that is circulating, that JDF soldier was seen in some sorts of gun transaction. Now, people, I cannot confirm that this is indeed the government issue high-powered rifle that this man is selling or trading or bartering. However, based on the information that is out there, the JDF made that post that an officer is missing, Mr. O'Shane. And then there's a video circulating, but we all know that this is social media, so therefore it could be two stories that persons are putting together as one. But based on what we see transpiring on the road as it pertains to JCF and JDF members, like the song says, a man is just a man. You have criminal, ordinary civilians, you have criminal popo, and you have criminal JDF officers. Is that the case in this case? As soon as I get some more pertinent information, I'll be sure to divulge ASAP. Point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news is that we see that the Olympics have started 2024 edition. And like most Jamaicans, we are excited. We are excited specifically for track and field, in which Jamaica is one of the superpower, if not the superpower in a sprint. We're all looking forward to that blue ribbon event, meaning the 100 meters for men and women. Something that I see that I find very disturbing is that Sports Illustrated, supposed to be a reputable sports format, came out and they made some sorts of bold prediction that the United States, they will sweep all of the sprint, including the relays. As a track person, the sprint means 100 meter, 200 meter, 400 meter, 4x1, 4x4. They claim that the United States is going to sweep. Now, people, truth be told, they have a very strong female team, especially in the 100 meter with Shakira Richardson. However, when they talk about sprints, you have to talk about the blue ribbon event, which is the 100 meter, specifically for men. Jamaica has a man and his name is Kishane Thompson. The United States has Noah Lyles. We see that the United States have been making it seem as if Noah Lyles is the fastest man on earth. Now, people, the last time that I checked, if you have the world record in that event, which Usain Bolt does, you are then the fastest man in the world. But it seems as if the United States, because of arrogance and hype and fooling themselves, they tell themselves that Noah Lyles is the fastest man on the planet, which is not so. Now, here's the thing. Maybe about a week or so, Mr. Lyles ran 9.81. That is his personal best. That means his lifetime best. He has never run faster than that ever. Yes, he is a primetime athlete. And yes, he has been winning in the major events lately. However, when you look at Kishane Thompson and the time that he ran, 9.77 and shut it down maybe 75% of the race, 75 meters. That would tell me that he would be the favorite. Now, people, I don't know if the people that are the writers at Sports Illustrated are living under some sorts of rock. However, when you make a bold prediction such as that, it seems as if you are overlooking the person with the fastest time in the year so far. The person that shut it down at 75%, 75 meters out of the 100 meters. So just imagine, had he gone all the way. But people, I am here to tell them that Mr. Stephen Francis has a bombshell for them. He has some sorts of dub plate for clock them in them head. Because as a GSC man, as a GSC old boy, Mr. Stephen Francis, which is the top coach, himself and John Mills, the best coaches in the world, are top 3 or top 5, wherever you want to put it. I am here to tell them, don't hype up yourself. Don't underestimate the next person, overestimate your athletes. Because if a man can run 9.77 and shut it down, just imagine what is going to happen whenever the hype and the adrenaline and a man that wants to make his name and put Jamaica on the top of the map as it pertains to track and field. Once again, don't sleep on Kishane Thompson, point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news, the next part in the series of Don't Start No Ish, Won't Be No Ish. I am speaking about a young lady seen on the screen as I speak, JAMELA, that was burned up by some sorts of corrosive element, meaning ACID, yesterday on the 2nd floor of the Pavilion Mall at about 1 p.m. Based on the information, it is said that a couple of young men rode up on some sort of bike, 1st floor, 2nd floor, confronted this lady that was in the presence of an ex-employee in some sort of jewelry store. It is said that she was doused half of her body over her face. As a matter of fact, the family members said that she might even more than likely lose her eyes. Those men then ran went to the bottom, well, not the bottom, below, where the parking lot is. TEK themselves ran over to Central Plaza. However, before they ran over to Central Plaza, it is said that a security that saw what was going on confronted them, wheel and pop off, blaze a couple of rounds in the direction of the suspect, or at one of the suspects. Based on information that I am getting, had those men been real GUNMEN, the security could have been DEAD. Because while he was blazing at one, the next one was exactly behind him. He did not know that that person was a part of the conspiracy for burn up. Now, people, like me say, it is said that the intended target was JAMELA. JAMELA was in some sort of relationship with a man. As a matter of fact, that man is the baby father. That man is said to be a criminal element that attacked the place, left, skipped across the border, reached in America. While he was there, he was supporting this lady, sending her money to pay the bills, I guess take care of their child. It is also said that the motive for this is that she decided that she's going to break up. She is going to give him the pink slip. She no longer wants to be a part of that relationship. However, that man got in his feelings because he bought her a car recently and he bought her some sort of high-end iPhone. So therefore, him turn Mr. TEK back, him getting him feelings, him start carry PUM feelings. It is said that as late as Monday, this incident occurred on Wednesday at 1 p.m. like I said before. She was getting all sorts of DEATH threats. The family member confirmed that yes, that is indeed true. You know that in these garrisons, everybody knows everybody's business. So more than likely, she was telling people, say, you know, say, the little dirty boy, my baby father, I send me all sorts of THREATS because me move on and he more than likely move on to in America where he now presently live as a runaway stowaway. Now, people, when we listen to stuff like this, it is sad that somebody can call from America, get some sorts of youth that are desperate enough to go and carry out this deed, such an evilous act as in flinging some sorts of ACID in the people and face a burner up. Now, more than likely, this man probably wanted this lady DEAD. However, he probably said to himself, no, sir, I want her suffer. I want her get up every day and looking at the mirror and see her face that she is no longer beautiful like she was. Now, people, when we listen to stuff like this, what we realize, a lot of these young ladies out there, because of financial needs, them pick up some man. When them pick up these men, them know that these men are dangerous character. Them know that these men probably been out there taking away persons because it is said that that is what he is accused of when him take for himself and go to America. So therefore, she knew, she had an idea and inclination about the type of character that she was dealing with. And like them say, don't know over frightened. However, in a lot of these ABUSIVE relationship, it is always make up to break up until it goes overboard, until that person gets carried away and takes it to the furthest extent. It could have been worse. It is pretty bad. However, she could have also lost her life. So the moral of the story is this. Don't take from anybody that you're not willing to stay with. Even though it is not morally and ethically right to be a Mr. Take it back. Don't take people's stuff if you know, say, you decide that you're going to leave because it is not everybody can brush themselves on and go on. Everybody don't have the same sorts of threshold or the same sorts of patience and the same sorts of understanding that, listen, this is not until DEATH do we part. People grow apart. People fall out of love, in a love, vice versa. So you just brush off yourself and you keep it moving, go on to the next. A lot of these men, they are obsessive, they are very jealous. They feel as if you're some sort of Amazon item. You can buy loyalty or buy loyalty points whenever you finance these ladies, buy them house, buy them car, buy them iPhone. However, this man would learn the hard way. As a matter of fact, that lady learned the hard way. Based on information that is out there, it is said that this lady get burned up 1 o'clock. It is said that a young man, 43-year-old Mohan Grant, lost his life in reprisal retaliation for that. Based on the information, it is said that Mr. Grant was riding his motorcycle at about 11 p.m. when a black vehicle rolled up. Some men blaze up some can upon him, take him out on the spot. Now, people, don't you realize these people, they like violence? These people, retaliation, reprisal is the order of the day. These people should have realized that in these garrison, it is very scandalous. News spread fast, especially bad news. Everybody knows everybody's business. So therefore, whoever was responsible, whatever the motive was, it was going to spread like wildfire. So therefore, all that were involved would have been some sorts of reaction, like them say. For every action is an equal and opposite, sometimes not fair, sometimes not justified reaction. In the case of JAMELA, she got burned up because it is said that she burned that man's heart. And people, it is not justified what he did, but me just as say, don't start no ish, won't be no ish. The people that did it, that were responsible for flinging that ACID in that lady's face, should have known that the community was going to be ticked off and the community was going to try to find the peoples whose name have been surfacing. So therefore, if them can't catch Quaker, them did I go catch him shot. And that is exactly what happened. Maybe this man didn't even know that anything went down. Well, more than likely he did. However, he might not have anything to do with the conspiracy, the planning and plotting and the execution of it. However, he got executed. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. And last but not least, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source. I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. Bless up.